30 people detained at cross-border smuggling tunnel. Trump's proposed border wall might not do a lot of good if people are making their way into the country underground. A cross-border smuggling tunnel was found near the Otay Mesa port of entry in California. The tunnel reportedly begins in a building on Calle Marbermejo in Tijuana. Border agents were patrolling in the area on early Saturday morning when they saw a large number of men and women on the street who fled when the agents approached them. Some reportedly tried to climb back into the tunnel, leading the agents to the discovery. A total of 30 people have been detained. 23 were Chinese nationals, 7 were Mexicans. Customs and Border Patrol officials told NBC News that there has been an increase in nationals from countries other than Mexico trying to enter the U.S. illegally in the past 2 years. Take a look inside more secret tunnels. You know what they say about necessity? Mexican drug smugglers are a crafty bunch. They've tried to sneak weed across the border in just about everything. Shoes, tires, even fake produce. Their latest attempt involves a contraption from the Middle Ages, mainly used to take down walls. Oh, the irony! U.S. Border Patrol agents figured out something was up when a group of people near the border started running at the sight of them. They soon found out why, after discovering a makeshift catapult had been mounted onto the border fence. The smugglers had been using the catapult to hurl weed bundles over the border and into the U.S. When agents searched the area, they found 2 packages of marijuana weighing a combined total of more than 47 pounds. They dismantled the contraption, which was then seized by Mexican authorities. The weed, though, stayed with the Americans. Sorry, boys, better luck next time.
U.S. Border Control agents find the longest drug tunnel yet. Tons of cocaine and marijuana were seized when authorities found a tunnel that stretched across the border of San Diego, California and Tijuana, Mexico on Wednesday. Investigations first began in 2015 when U.S. Border Patrol agents became suspicious of heavy traffic near a commercial lot in Southern California. Within a fenced lot in San Diego where wooden pallets were sold, authorities discovered an entrance to a long border tunnel under a large dumpster. A 10-foot descent from this entrance of the tunnel connected to the main passageway, which was about 3 feet across. The tunnel, fitted with lights and ventilation, zigzagged for approximately 874 yards, or the length of more than 7 football fields. At the other side of the tunnel was a large elevator that reportedly could hold between 8 to 10 people. The elevator was located in the closet of a home in Tijuana, Mexico. A total of 7 tons of marijuana and more than a ton of cocaine were recovered during the investigation. 6 people involved were arrested in the San Diego area last Friday on drug and tunnel-related charges, including 1 American citizen. Sophisticated super drug tunnel found on U.S.-Mexico border. A massive state-of-the-art tunnel used to smuggle drugs between Mexico and the U.S. was discovered by authorities during a raid, federal officials announced on Wednesday. The tunnel connecting warehouses in Otay Mesa near San Diego and Tijuana in Mexico was discovered on Wednesday following simultaneous raids on both sides of the border. Officials said the tunnel was about 30 feet deep and around 2,400 feet long and featured lighting, a ventilation system, and rail tracks for transportation of the drugs. While pulleys were believed to be used by the smugglers for loading and unloading on the U.S. side of the tunnel, according to police. The bust came after a 6-month operation by Homeland Security's ICE that saw undercover agents arrange to provide drivers for the smugglers. 16 people were arrested in Mexico and 6 were detained in the U.S., while a total of 12 tons of marijuana was recovered. Mexican police said that 2 of the suspects told them they were working for a drug cartel operating in the state of Jalisco, a reference to the Jalisco New Generation that is linked to the cartel of Joaquim El Chapo Guzman, who escaped from a maximum security prison in July.
600-foot-long drug tunnel found between U.S. and Mexico. A drug tunnel was discovered on Tuesday beneath the U.S.-Mexico border. U.S. federal officers were patrolling near the San Ysidro port of entry fence when they found a sinkhole in the ground. The discovery led them to an underground tunnel about 600 feet long and 60 feet deep. The tunnel, which had a single entry inside a home in Tijuana, connected the northern edge of the Mexican city with the southern end of San Diego. The tunnel was tall enough for a person to walk through, was fitted with reinforced walls, electric lighting, and a cart and rail cargo hauling system. This kind of tunnel underneath the border between the US and Mexico isn't uncommon and is usually used for drugs or people smuggling.